We still don't know what the impacts of artificial intelligence will be on the world in the coming years. However, one man is at the center of the discussion and may dictate the next steps for this technology. Sam Altman. Altman is the powerful CEO and founder of Openai, the company behind several artificial intelligence tools, such as ChatGPT. Moreover, he is today the leader of a revolution that is only beginning and one of the most influential personalities on the planet, capable of negotiating with names like Elon Musk, Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, and Reid Hoffman, founder of LinkedIn. But who is Sam Altman? How did he become so powerful? How did the founder of Openai gain so much prestige? In this video, you'll learn the story of Sam Altman and how he became one of the most well-connected men in Silicon Valley. Born on April 22, 1985, Altman had early contact with the world of computing. This contact turned into a passion and later a profession when he enrolled at Stanford University to study computer science. It was there that he began his first venture in the early 2000s, looked at geolocation startup with an app aimed at sharing a person's exact location with friends or family. At the time, this technology was considered quite innovative and seen as an interesting way to locate people while ensuring their safety, especially before applications like Google Maps, which only introduced a similar feature in 2017, attracted major Silicon Valley investors, raising over $150 million from prestigious firms like Y Combinator and Sequoia Capital, the latter of which has its $1 trillion. Loop's exponential growth put Altman and his partner Nick Sivo on the map of Silicon Valley's most innovative companies. Altman even dropped out of college to focus entirely on the business. However, despite the technology's precision, Loop couldn't generate enough revenue to survive. In 2012, the company was sold for $43 million, much less than it had previously raised. But the journey as co-founder of a rapidly growing startup made Altman stand out to some of the most important figures in Silicon Valley who recognized his entrepreneurial skills. Soon after selling his company, he was invited by Y Combinator co-founder Paul Graham to join the Accelerator's executive team and closely follow the startups they funded. In just 2 years, Sam became the CEO of Y Combinator, overseeing investments in startups. At the same time, he launched an investment fund called Hydrazine Capital, which focused on companies in areas like food, health, education, technology, and even nuclear energy. He also briefly served as CEO of Reddit, the interactive social network popular mainly in the US. With all the connections he built, Altman became one of the most well-known and well-connected figures in Silicon Valley, acting as a mentor, investor, and executive for several startups. Even though he wasn't a billionaire yet, his network had the potential to make him one in the future. It was thanks to this network that Altman gained access to information that would change his trajectory and deeply concern him. In 2012, he encountered a prediction by Geoffrey Hinton that within 13 years, artificial intelligence would surpass human capabilities, something that seemed credible, as AIs were already being developed to recognize objects just like the human brain. And do you think this prediction will come true next year? In any case, Altman became extremely worried about the progress of AI research, especially how these technologies could affect the planet in the near future, primarily regarding safety and the potential critical consequences. Concerned, Altman realized that it was necessary to study and understand the potential benefits of AI and how to prepare for it. Moreover, he believed that humanity needed to be ready to handle AI, its consequences, and most importantly, its dangers. This led him to gather people and information about the topic, attracting the attention of major business figures who were also concerned about the future of AI. People like Elon Musk, Reid Hoffman, Peter Thiel, billionaire and PayPal co-founder, and Jessica Livingston, entrepreneur and Y Combinator co-founder. Together, they created Openai, an organization focused on developing, studying, and controlling AI technologies. The idea was for the organization to be non-profit, with all efforts and profits aimed at ensuring that AI would not turn against humans in the future. In essence, the original intent was for OpenAI's patents and code to be open source, allowing developers from around the world to help the organization and develop parallel technologies that would benefit the AI ecosystem. Alongside the social goal, there was also the objective of preventing any large company from monopolizing the AI ecosystem, as Microsoft did with personal computers. This is where the name OpenAI, Open Artificial Intelligence, came from. In addition to raising money and gathering some of the brightest minds in Silicon Valley, the group also recruited Ilya Sutskever, then a lead engineer at Google Brain, and Greg Brockman. The operation would be led by none other than Sam Altman. However, what started as a collective effort for a common goal soon became a stage for internal disputes, with Altman emerging as a protagonist in these struggles. The first occurred in 2018, when Elon Musk expressed dissatisfaction with the company's progress and tried to take over as CEO. However, Altman remained in charge, and Musk publicly distanced himself from the project. Initially, the real-life Iron Man had committed to donating $1 billion to OpenAI, but after the fallout, Musk suspended the periodic payments. OpenAI engineers had also been assisting with external projects, such as Tesla's autonomous driving system. Another recent controversy between Altman and Musk involves new funding rounds for OpenAI. Although originally a non-profit entity, OpenAI received a $1 billion investment from Microsoft, one of the major corporations it aimed to challenge. In exchange for the investment, Microsoft provided access to cloud storage and infrastructure, which later enabled the development of ChatGPT and DALL-E. Microsoft also gained access to some AI models that were previously exclusive to OpenAI. In 2023, new controversies arose. Microsoft invested an additional $10 billion in OpenAI, significantly increasing its influence within the organization. The structure of OpenAI, initially a non-profit, became increasingly blurred as Microsoft gained a substantial stake. In November 2023, a mutiny of sorts occurred within OpenAI, as some employees and board members sought to remove Sam Altman from the company. He even stepped down briefly. However, in a surprising move, Satya Nadella, Microsoft CEO, publicly stated that if Altman left OpenAI, he would be immediately hired by Microsoft. After this subtle but powerful declaration, many OpenAI developers expressed their willingness to follow Altman to Microsoft. In the end, Altman was reinstated, reaffirming his leadership. This episode, however, revealed the extent of Microsoft's influence within OpenAI and Altman's strong relationship with the tech giant. Another controversial move by OpenAI is its decision not to release the code for GPT-4, and it seems likely that this strategy will extend to its other products as well. What once was an open-source organization now appears to maintain the name, but little else. Moreover, OpenAI is reportedly preparing to launch a for-profit subsidiary, which may even go public, potentially turning OpenAI into a trillion-dollar company and a new tech giant. With Microsoft owning a significant stake, Elon Musk has already expressed his intention to sue OpenAI for fraud, claiming that he joined the project because it was a non-profit organization and that the funds he provided were donations, not investments. If successful, this lawsuit could have severe consequences, as OpenAI operated for nearly a decade without paying the taxes that a traditional company would have to. So, what do you think? Has OpenAI veered off course from its original mission? Do you agree with Elon Musk? Either way, OpenAI has adopted a gradual product release strategy over the past few years. Rather than launching fully completed products, the company has been releasing features still in beta. According to Altman, the idea is to allow people to benefit from the technology sooner, so they can gradually get used to it, and so that the changes caused by AI aren't too drastic. Despite all the controversies, OpenAI's tools like ChatGPT have already been integrated into the market and are driving innovations beyond the world of computing. For example, their use in hospitals and clinics. Ultimately, only time will tell what Sam Altman's true intentions are. Whether he'll become a multi-billionaire at the helm of one of the world's largest tech companies, or if he will stay true to OpenAI's original mission. What do you think will happen? Share your thoughts with us in the comments.